It went 7 games at the Philippine Arena, 50+ thousand people again watching. What was the toughest part of this particular run, JB?
Man, I think it was a lot of different things. Being that we was playing a great team, well-coached team, we did have some injuries, like LA went down. Christian, he had that moment in the finals where we didn't even know if he was going to play in a game or two. Scotty was dealing with some nagging injuries. Yeah, just overall, just everything, seemed right maybe on the outside, but it was things going wrong on the inside. So
yeah, for sure.
Just got to give guys a lot of credit. Stanley Pringle is still coming back from his injury, and he's for me, I don't think he's still not at 100%, but he's getting there. Just a lot of different things, but got to give guys a lot of credit. LA is a true warrior. He was basically injured in those last maybe 2 or 3, I think 2, I know it was the last 2 games, but maybe even 3 games where he was basically playing injured. Maybe should not even been playing, but he just showed his true, heart, true warrior heart, and he went out there and played. Same thing with Christian. Game 3 or 4, he was hospitalized the night before the game.
He had a bad stomach, yeah. And then he won Finals MVP. And I was talking to Christian yesterday before you chime in. And Coach Boss Al Francis Chua said he was really happy for Christian. A lot of people were surprised. Even Christian was surprised that he won the award. Because it could have gone to so many players. You, Scotty, to Japet, to Jamie. Stanley also stepped up 1 game. LA also had a great series. Nards Pinto. The list goes on. But it went to Christian Stan Hardinger. Were you surprised when they awarded him the Finals MVP? And at the same time, what makes Christian that so valuable and, to give him credit like that to be a Finals MVP?
I wasn't surprised. It could have definitely went to a few other guys as well, but when it did go to him, his impact, was so huge for us. He does the dirty work. He hustle. He's stopping the other import. He did an incredible job on Nicholson. Basically.
And that 7'5" guy.
And the 7'5" guy. He's just another true warrior. He just battles and battles and goes hard. And he made so many different sacrifices, in this finals. Sacrificing his offense on the defensive side. And he put a lot of energy. After every single game, you see Christian over there. He's beat pretty bad after the game, and you see why. He goes very hard. So you just got to give him a lot of credit.
You've won it all, JB, in the PBA. You've won basically. The one thing missing is the All-Filipino. And now that you're a Filipino citizen.
We just won it, All-Filipino. Right?
That's right. No, but in the Philippine Conference, I think they should let you play. Because in Tagalog, we say kulang. That's the only thing missing. Because you've won it in the Commissioner's Cup, you won it in the Governor's Cup so many times as well. You've won Best Import as well. Is there anything else for you that you still want to achieve in the PBA? Is there still anything else that Justin Brownlee wants to get in the PBA? Because as I said, what's there? What else is there for you to win, man?
Hopefully more championships. When you win one, you just want to keep winning, and you become obsessed with it. And at this point, I'm not satisfied for sure. So I just want to keep winning, keep enjoying, my career, with the team, and just try to make everybody happy and continue doing that.
JB, when they say Justin Brownlee, they say the best import ever, the GOAT. And I know you will say, let's pay respect to the other imports that have played here in the PBA, because there are so many great imports. But how do you react to that? What's your reaction when they say you're the GOAT, you're the best import to ever play in the Philippines, and you have the papers to show it? You're a 6-time PBA champion. Every time you're like Michael Jordan. Every time you go to the finals, and Yang Yao even said you're arguably the greatest import who ever played in the PBA. How do you want to react to that?
It's very humbling, to be honest. Just, I guess, knowing from where I started and where I come from, I never would have thought in a million years it would come to the point where people are saying that I'm the GOAT. You know, I just tried to go out and just be better every time I went out. You know, whether it was game by game, year by year. I'm just giving it my all, and you know that's something that I can't judge for myself, but the people or the fans, if they want to judge me and say those type of things, I think it's very cool, of course. But I don't think I can look at myself as a GOAT, but I leave that to the fans and the people to judge that.
Up next for you is Gilas Pilipinas. Again, I asked you this earlier, but what are you looking forward to playing for Gilas Pilipinas against really tough teams in Lebanon and Jordan as well, and then being with your teammate Scotty Thompson also, Japet Aguilar as well. What makes you so excited of playing for Gilas Pilipinas in this particular and final window of the World Cup qualifiers?
It's a lot to do with the fans. There's a lot of fan love. A lot of fan motivation and inspiration come from the fans. A lot of messages, telling me they can't wait and stuff like that. But also the opportunity to play with other great players here in the Philippines as well from other teams. Whether it's Jumar Fajardo, Perez, younger players. Of course, along with Japet and Scotty, and Jamie from Endeavor. I think it's going to be great. I'm just expecting to give my all and, to have fun with a group of guys.